Going to start recording now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
This is where we stopped last week, Friday. This is our data. This is what it looks like. This is the form, and this is what it looks like. So we did select one, select all, and we did choice filter. If you choose others, then enter something. Now, today I want to discuss how to group your questions into different sections. You understand? So let's say
Mm.
for instance, between enter name, enter full name, how old are you and how much you earn, as well as gender is one section. You move to another section, device and house that you live, and maybe marital status. It's one section. So in order for you to do that, there's what they call begin group, right? So these four questions here, I want to group them into one group. Then this next question, I want to group them to another group. How do I do that? I'm going to, from where I want to group, I will create a new space there. I want to end it here. I also want to group here again, and I'll end it here. So for instance, if I want to make this a group, I'll say begin. I'll now say underscore, then I'll say group. Sorry, just give me a moment. Hold on. So I will say begin underscore group. I will naturally name this. Let's say I can name it about, then I can then give it a label. This is, let's say, section A, for instance. We'll now say about individual. Then by the end of the question I want to group, I will come to this end. I will say end underscore group, and that's it. Then this is a new group. I will say begin group again. Then by here I will say end group. Then I will name this maybe uh, I can say section B. Maybe more information or information about um, other things. So for instance, I don't have anything off the top of my head. I usually give this a name, info. I can say info is the name. Now, in order for me in terms of design, to aesthetically look at this and say, oh, how do I differentiate this begin group from this one? Usually, we like to color it. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
Usually, you give it a color, and so with this, you can give it any background color. Any color is fine. So I'll color this so that it's one color. Then the next begin group color, you give it another color just to differentiate. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We give it color like this. And when I save this, as usual, I go to my Cobos toolbox server. I'll replace form, upload this XLS form. I will go to um, where were we? Where is this? Where is this our? Okay, I really don't know what's happening. I think I should the recording just stopped again. I don't know what's happening. Okay. But you people are, you are the one that would suffer this the most. Anyways, so I'll put my Abakar. I don't know what's happening. I was
Sir.
recording, the recording stopped again. I don't know what's happening, but I've continued it again. So
Okay.
if I put this field list where this begin group is, I'm going to save, Control S to save, or you can save it the way you know how to save. I'll go to my form and I'll click on replace form, upload SLS form. So you have to be doing this almost every time, anytime you create anything new. Do you understand? Now, if I come to preview, I'm not going to see anything per se. There won't be any difference. Why? Because this field list is for mobile clients only. That is your mobile phone. Do you understand? I will then redeploy. Then let me go back to my phone. I will share my screen now so you guys can see. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
So I'm going to go back, discard this form. I'll go to download form and I'll see a new update. If I have done any update, you will see it. The form will even indicate that you have done, there's a new update. So you can see this, this is an update to a form you have. So you've done some new update. I'll click on get form, get selected, go to start new form, go to the form that I just downloaded. You can see nothing has happened. This is the note. But if I swipe to my right, what do I see? I'll see section A. All of the things I have in section A is showing in one screen. Can you see that? Mr. Walker,
Yes,
can you see
yes.
that? So you know before, it will show me enter your name, I'll
Yes,
swipe
I
it
can
to
see
how
it.
old and so on. But now I have one group. This is a one group question. So all the questions in that particular group is in one screen, and I can do whatever it is. And when I'm done filling it, I swipe. You can see it's showing me a new section on one screen, and I can select what I want to select and swipe. This is the ending. Do you understand? So you can see the advantage of grouping.
Yes,
Everything in one group will be on one screen. Hmm? But
understand.
this field list
Yes, sir.
is for if you want everything to be on one screen. Now, the other thing, usually, this is my question, right? I have about 7 questions. And now the two grouping. I'm assuming that each of these questions belong to this group, each of these questions belong to this group. Usually, when we are done designing, we will group the whole question into one group. Do you understand? So we will then add a new.
Uh, sir, you are not.
Oh, sorry. I
You are presenting.
forgot. I forgot. I usually used to forget this. Okay, so what I mean is every time we do any design, right? You have to group your question at every point in time. The whole questionnaire, you group them again. So even though I have two groups here, this begin where I'll put another group to encapsulate everything inside one group. So here I'll say begin group. I'll say you can enter anything, just general as the name. I'll just say uh, um, project questions or questionnaire. Yeah. Then I will now end this with another end group. So this end group is assumed to be the end group of this begin group here. So I will now put a different kind of color. It's good that you put different kind of color. You understand? I'll put a different kind of color so I can tell the difference. So you can see this is together with this because of the color, this together with this because of the color, and this is together with this because of the color. Now that
Mm.
this is like a general rule, always start your building of your questionnaire with a begin group and end group. So I'm going to come to replace. Now it is not really going to um you might not see the difference um on the web application, but you will see it. Can you see project questionnaire, right? See section 1 and section A and section B. Then the project questionnaire, you can also reduce it like this. Then I would redeploy. I don't know if it is. I don't think we are going to see it on the mobile application, but I'm not sure. But let me share my screen again. Hold on. Sometimes to be swiping between phone and laptop is very tricky. So I'm trying to get the new update. Um, I'll just click on this and just click on OK, go back. This is the data, so you can see. Aha, so can you see the difference? You can see project questionnaire section A about individual. You know, before it was just section A, but now it's section A about you can see the project questionnaire in front of it. It's showing that section A is a child of the project questionnaire.
Yes.
You understand? Then by the
Yes.
time we fill in our first question, the first session, you move, you can see project questionnaire section B information. So section B is also a child of the project questionnaire. So
Yes.
basically that is how you do design. So let's say you want to add, you know, sometimes in field they say you should add audio or add a video or take a picture, right?
Mm.
They'll say you should take a picture of the as an evidence of something you want to go and do. Now I could, sorry about this. This is not, no, no field. Okay, so have you ever done any questionnaire, any ODK where they will say you should take a picture?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
But I had somebody that are doing it, but me personally, I didn't.
So the type for take a picture is image. What about geolocation?
Yes, we are doing it. Even that
So,
your agri-data, you did it for us.
oh, okay. So, let me go to the XLS form. For image, you see the tag, the type for image. Aha, so let me click on image. So you can see the type for image is image. If you want audio, is audio, right? If you want audio too, is audio. Then there is a geolocation, that is geo. So you use geo point, and the geo point have like multiple geo points that you can take. You can take one single location, you can take multiple locations as well. Let me show you what that is. There's geo trace, there's geo point, and there's geo trace. What does geo trace do? Let's say you want to take size of a farm or the complete um, you want to take the complete boundaries of a particular place, either a house or a farm. You can use geotrace, but if you want to use geopoint will give you one single geolocation. But this one you can use it to trace. You can see record a line or two of a line of two or more GPS. So you use this for tracing. This one you just pick a point, one point. So for instance, you see this boundary here. Can you see this boundary here?
Yes.
If you want to use geolocation, take it, you use geotrace because you start from here, you come here, you come here, and you come here. But let's say this is your boundary and you just want to have a rough idea of where the location is. You can take geo point from the middle. That's why they usually advise you, if you want to take geolocation, go to the center of the place and take geolocation. They give you a rough idea. Let's say from here, you now take the geolocation. There's also geoshape, polygon, but you say record the polygon of multiple GPS coordinate. The last point is the same as the first point. So this one you just click the first time and you go around, it will just record it. The difference between geoshape and geotrace is that the geotrace, if you are here, you take the point. You come to this place, take point. Come to this place, take point. Come to this place, take point, and it will trace it for you. Now, geoshape, when you start taking it will start recording. You click on start, it will start recording. You keep going, it will be dropping point, dropping point, dropping point, many point until you go and come back. Do you understand? So depending on what you want to use. So I would say image. I would just say the name is image. I would just say take a picture to give the user an idea. Take a picture. Then maybe if you are doing questionnaire where you ask question or you ask the person you are taking the data from, maybe an audio, maybe a remark or something like that, you can then say audio. That's the type, audio, and you just say ADU and you just say take a audio feedback, something like that. Then for geo point, yeah, I'll say geo point. So it will just take geolocation. I'll just say geo. I'll just say take geolocation of the place. I'm done. If I want, I will not need to use begin and end group here. If I want, I'll just save it. I don't need it, maybe because I don't feel like it. You understand? You don't have to. I will come to replace form. Click on the data that I have. I want to click and redeploy. Now I will preview my data from my questionnaire from here, and you can see it's already saying allow this particular site to give permission to access your location, because it has sensed that I have something that has to do with geolocation. I'm not going to do that. But if I come back, can you see? Take a picture,
Yes.
audio feedback, then you can see latitude and longitude. Now, let me share my screen on my phone so you will see how it looks like.
You didn't deploy. Oh.
I've already deployed already.
Okay, okay, you already deployed. Yes.
So I will share my screen on my phone. I will go to the ODK, click on download form, um, and see it's loading. Depending on how bad or good my network is. What is wrong with the network? Okay, let me stop it and do it again. This usually doesn't take a lot of time, but I don't know why. Maybe it's trying to, because remember I have deployed here 12, so it's going to be seeing every questionnaire I've ever created here. So
Yes.
I'll select on this because this one is the new. I'll click on get selected. Um, go to start form. Go to my agric data input form. I'll just enter anything here. Select so that I can move on. do some selecting. Now you can see take a picture, and if I want, so you can either choose image from your phone, maybe you've already taken it before,
Mm.
or you can take a picture. I've taken it. If you don't want, you want to retry, you can click on retry, maybe do something like this, take it, click on OK. If you don't want it, you can click on take a picture again, or you choose image. Maybe you've taken the picture before, and you go to next. You can see record a sound. So let me see if I can record a sound here. So you can see it is recording, right?
Yes, yes.
Then when you are done, you just click on stop. It has recorded. I don't know if it is recording anything yet, because I'm using my phone for um I'm using my phone speaker at the moment. It might not record anything. I'll go there. I'll click on next. I can then see geo point. I'll click enable my GPS, because you need to enable your GPS. And also you need to be outside. You don't need to. So if you are taking geolocation, you don't need to be close to any roof. You need to be outside. Click on get. Then it will look for accuracy. Usually, the more accurate, the better. So a point will be saved at 5 meter, 5 meter to that particular point where I'm standing. So this is 200 meter, is not good enough. And let me see if I can go outside a little. But I'm just going to save it like, okay, you can, I've seen 20 meter now. So you can also set this to
You must move away. It will save at 5 meters.
yeah, if I want to save it like this, it's fine, but
Okay, okay.
yeah, it is important that you need to take accuracy of this, and if you want to enforce it, you can enforce it too as well. You click on save, it has taken it, then you click on next. Now if I want to enforce, accuracy, I can come here and I'll add a new field here. I'll say accuracy. Then I'm going to add accuracy in meters. Here I'll say 1.5. I can say, let's go to the XLS form in terms of accuracy. Let me look.
Switch to your system, sir.
Oh, sorry about that.
No.
So let me just look for accuracy. Aha. So you can see accuracy, specifying target for location capture. Oh, sorry. You can set not accuracy. I think it's parameter. I made a mistake. So you can put parameter, and you can enter the accuracy if you want. But let me see in my other design. I think there's also accuracy there. I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, so um, this is how you set the accuracy of your geo points. You put body, then you put hyphen hyphen accuracy threshold. Sorry about that. So it is, I forgot. So you put body hyphen hyphen accuracy threshold. Then you enter the accuracy you want to You want, so this is 1.5 meter. Then for your picture quality, you can also enter uh, a parameter field for it. So you just say parameter, then you can enter something like the maximum pixel should be 500 pixel or 200 pixel in terms bit, so that you shouldn't take a picture that is have very high resolution, so you can set it. Do you understand? Of
Yes.
course, the higher the resolution, the better. But if you are just the person is just the idea behind the questionnaire is to take a picture just so that it serves as an evidence that you were there. So you can reduce it. But if the questionnaire is very dependent on your picture, then you increase it, maybe 1080 if you want. 1080 is HD, 720 um is I don't know what they call it, but 1080 is HD, high definition. 720 is what we used to have before. Um if you want, instead of using this body accuracy threshold, you can use the one that they are using here. Capture accuracy 10, warning accuracy 10. So that this is just in meter. So look at what they are saying. For geopoint question, ODK automatically collects the GPS when an accuracy level of 5 meter or better is reached. You can change this default behavior by specifying a value for the capture accuracy parameter. You can also change this. So the default of warning is 100 meters. So you can change this. Any more number you enter here is in meter. So if you don't want to use this body accuracy threshold, you can just say here you say capture accuracy, capture dash accuracy. You just say equal to maybe 1.5 meter. Then I can specify warning accuracy as well, where to show me warning to be to just give it a space. I'll say warning dash accuracy. I'll say maybe 10 meter. I'm going to save this. I don't need this again. I don't need this again. I'll save. I'll go to my server, go to my project, go to form, replace form. Um, then let me preview, just for previewing sake. Nothing new. I will redeploy. I will go to my phone. Let me go to my phone and share screen. Can you see my screen? I think I should paste it here as well. So I'll go to my ODK. No, this is not my ODK. This is my ODK. I'm not done. I'll discard. I'll go to download form, check for new forms. Let it load. A lot of times these are network issues, or depending on access to the server. I'll select just this one because I have new form there. Click on OK. Go to my form, click on it. So I don't know if you notice this icon here. There's an icon there. It's showing, this icon is showing that you take geolocation of this place. That icon there.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyways, let's go to our form, enter some things, um, just enter random stuff, go to next. Then I will not take picture, I will not take sound, I want to take the geolocation now. I think it's parameters and not parameter. Let me see. Oh, it's parameters, not parameter. So let me go back. I made a mistake. I'll go back to my form. Let me go back to my sharing my screen here. So I think it's parameters, not parameter that I entered here. It's parameters. So I made a mistake. I'll save it. Go back to see parameters, not parameter. So let me redeploy. Let me go back to my phone. The one interesting thing about ODK session is that you'll be going through back and forth between phone and um, but I think there is an application that I can use on my laptop. I I I don't have the energy for to download it yet, but I think there's an application. There's an emulator I can use so that I don't have to go through back and forth. I will try and get that emulator as well. Let me just so the geolocation. Aha, can you see 1.5?
Yes, yes. I've
You can
seen
see
it.
1.5 on my screen. You know, before it was will be saved at how many meters? 10 co? Is it 10, 5 meter?
Uh,
5 meter. But now you see when I change it 1.5 accuracy, it showed me 1.5, and it will send me a warning. It will keep sending me a warning um, until it is below 10 meter. But you can see that the accuracy has changed to 1.5 instead of 5 meter by default.
yes.
Understand? So
Mm,
let me just save it. It's not unacceptable. I'll still save it just for saving sake. And when you are done, you can save your copy of that particular form. Let me go back to um,
oh,
my laptop. So this is how you. I think this is just the whole design of ODK. You get it's not more than what we've just done. The next thing now, Abakar, is let's do hold on. We are going to work on this your project now, right?
okay, sir.
And you build it for me. You see this? Let us even start. I'll open a new Excel sheet. Where will be how many sheet do I need to create?
Depending on the topics, I think the section is
No, I
should
said
go
sheet,
to
sheet. I need to create first three, you create 3 sheets. That's the most important thing. The first sheet you name it survey. The second sheet you name it choices. The third sheet will be what? Settings. This is highly important to Abakar.
down.
Then in your survey, you need minimum of 3 things. You need type, you need name, you need label. This is important. On your choices, you need 3 things. list underscore name, name, and you have label. List name, name, and label. It is highly important. Do you understand?
Yes.
As just as we did here, it's highly important. Now, you can decide to color it if you want. Let me put this color. If you want, you can decide to color it. It's highly important that you make sure that whoever you are designing this thing for is well aware that he can see it. You can decide to color it if you want. You can design it so that it will be visible. Now, for your project, this is your project. Look at the project topic. Is that not?
Yes, sir.
So I can name it anything I want, but I will just copy this here like this. I'll Control C. That's my project name, right? Then I'll go to my Kobo toolbox, new project. I'll upload, but let me just use build from scratch. I'm supposed to upload, but I'll build from scratch. I'll enter my project name, very long. Enter a description if I want. Country is important that you enter your country, enter a description, then you create project. I'll cancel this because I know I can replace form. Now, for the note, this is your note. Cool. Control C. Then I'll just say here I will say note. I just want to write a note. I'll just say general note underscore note. You can name it anything. Don't use my own. Then I'll just under label. I'll just paste this here. This is what will display to people that are going to see it. You can reduce the font if you want. It has nothing to do with the design of the font. Do you understand? This has nothing to do with the design of the form. Then I will enter a begin. I will say I'll say begin underscore group. Then end your group somewhere here. End group. Then I will then do a coloring. Use any color is fine. Just make sure that you use a color that will not confuse you. I can use this color. Then the first thing I'm going to do is to create another begin group again. Remember I told you that it is important that you use begin group for begin and end group for your project, complete project. If you don't want to, it's fine, but personally I like to do that. I'll just say survey as the name, and for here I'll just say greenfield deco if you want. I'll just say survey tool. You can use anything or Abakat. Anything is fine. Then I'll still say begin group. I will say section A. Then I'll come here and copy this section A if I want. You can name it anything, please. You don't have to use this section A. Then under the label, this is what I want to display for people, right? Then I will come and click on end. I will come and create the end group for this again, and I don't have to do it here. I can do it somewhere around here. End underscore group, and this end underscore group is for this session. Use a different color for it so that you know that this anything you enter here is one color. This is like the parent, and any other thing in between is the child. Do you understand? So
Yes, sir.
they say farmer's name, so this is text. So TST, I'll say farmer underscore name. I'll say enter farmer's name here. Enter farmer's name. Then again, I'm just going to gender is select one. Select one, and I'll just say gen. I can just say gender here. If you want, you can use the same name if you want for both type and name. I'll say select gender. So I mean, I'm assuming that this is select farmer's gender. I'm assuming that. Is that not, Abaka?
Yes, sir.
We
I
have
mean,
age range. So I'll say age range is also select one. Um, I can see age. I can see age. Uh, now see age range. If I want, I'll just see age range here if I want. Or I will just say range if I want. Anyone is fine. Then the next one will be what? What is your years of farmers experience? This one I'll just be copying and paste because I don't think I have the energy to type. So I'll just paste. This is my label. This is what I want people to see. Delete this here. This is a question. So I'll say experience. So this is also a select one because you want the select one. You can say X. Anything you want is fine to name it. Then the next one is location. Now, like I said, I'm too lazy to type. I'll just copy and paste. Then I'll say location. Then this one too is also a select one. I'll say LOC. I'm done with this. I will then reduce it because the question has finished. Now I have gen age x block. So I'll just put here gen age age x block. Now I'm going to go back to my for my age range is this. I will just copy. Again, I'm too lazy. That's just me. You don't have to be. But me personally, I'm lazy. I don't like typing anything. If I can avoid typing, I will avoid typing. I don't know what this is. I'll delete. Okay. So again, the rest has to do with your level. You can type if you want, but me, I don't like typing.
yes, yeah.
So depending on what you want, me personally, I don't like typing. Um, I'm going to change it to something I can work with, and yeah. So for age, I'll just click and drag, and always give space just for neatness. For gender, kenan, it's either female or male. Female or what? Male. So just click and drag, then you see F or you can say M. You can name it anything. This one I'll say dependent. Dependent. Is it dependent or dependent? I'll say youth for this one. I'll say adult. Then I'll say elderly. But make sure that each name you use here is you don't repeat it. Experience. For experience, I'll just copy the experience here 0 to 5. Again, I would let me divide this my screen into two just so I can see it very well. So experience, I'll say 0 to 5, 6 to 12, What's the last one? 21 plus. I can say less than 6, less than, try not to give space, less than 6, 6 to 12 years. Then this one is over, oh, 6 to 20 years, sorry, over 20. Cool. It's 6 to 20, not 6 to 12. Sorry. Just try not to give space. Then the last one is location. Maybe I'll just type this one. Adamawa, Borno, Gombe, Jigawa, Kaduna, Yobe. I would copy this. Then I'll say Adamawa in small letter. Sorry about that. And I'm done. I will save it. Let me see where I can save it. Tutorials. This is Greenfield data. Greenfield. What is this thing? It is save. Oh, I think I have another Greenfield day. I'll say Greenfield day here. Greenfield day. Save it. Then go to my project. Replace form. Upload SLS form. I have my Greenfield day. I will redeploy. I remember I didn't put language, so I'll just do this here. I didn't put it in my form, so I'll just do that here. I will deploy. Now there's no issue. I can preview before I deploy, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what my form. You can see the form. Good. Now what I can then do is to go to my phone. Sorry, let me go back to my phone and share screen here. The session will soon finish. We are even I'll go to my ODK form. I will discard this form, go to download because I have a new form. The form name is Greenfield. The name of that our survey is what we are going to see. So look at it here. I see it here. This down one. That's the name of our project. That's what will show. This name here is what is going to show. Sorry. This name here. That's what is going to show.
Yes.
Let me go back and share my screen again. I need to get this Android application for phone for laptop. I'll click on select, get selected. I'll go back to my start form. You can see my survey. You can see the note here. This note is the same thing as this note here. It's the same thing as this note on my form here. Right? Let me go back to my phone and share screen again. You can see it's the same note here. And I'll move to the next, and then so you can, do you see the green field data that for section A? But the problem now is I'm doing swiping left to right, and I don't want to do that. I want for one section to be one section. It should be like everything should be on one screen. So what do I do? I'll go back to my form. What do I do? I'll go back to survey, add what they call a field appearance, right? appearance. Then for this, I'll just say here is field list, field dash list, save it. I can make this survey too, field list too, but I want to do it by individual section. So when I save it, I'll go back to my survey, replace form, update SLS, go to my green field. You will not see anything here because this is meant for mobile view. So let me go back to my phone. Give me a moment. Go back to my phone. I'll come back here, discard this form because I've already done new update. Um, it's going to connect, give it some moment, and it will show what we need. So I'm just going to unselect all of this and go down here. You can see this is an updated form. You see update, click on next, um, go back to start, go back to my form. This is the note, and you can see all my section A, farmers information, is in one single screen.
Screen.
I just need to scroll. So Abakar, we will be ending the session here now. You would go and design this form from scratch. I just give you a head start. Whatever issues you have, let me know. You see the form that was done that you guys use um, for a survey. Although what happened, I didn't see any data. You guys have not uploaded any data yet.
Sir, I want to dama call the attention. So thank you for that, sir. Uh, that link that sent to me, that is the ODK sent to me for me to activate. I didn't meet it in time, so it has expired.
Yes, yes, but Abaka, we sent a QR code. Did you use that?
Yes, I do it. It is also in my phone. I don't know how to. I am talking about how to receive the information in the form.
I don't follow. Abaka.
Okay, what I mean,
What
I
you mean?
already I already get that QR code.
Mm-hmm.
I already install it in my phone. So it's one that link that has been sent. I thought is for me to receive the
Yes,
data that has been sent.
that was the initial idea. But I later sent out
Okay.
the QR code so that you guys can use that instead. Because what Mr. Suleiman was telling me was that you do prefer QR code. I said, oh, that's why I sent out the QR code. I hope you know how to use that QR code.
We all we have done. We already installed it. We already scanned it
Okay, good. And you
in
saw
our phone. Yes, I saw this one. Very fantastic, sir.
so you will design this form for me. This because that's my design. I want to see your own design. Everything here. I'll send this. I'm very
Okay,
sure
sir.
you have it.
Yes, sir.
You want to say something?
So what I mean here for now, I will maybe I will ask for permission. I am very engaged for now for me to get a time to do the assignment for to you, sir. So maybe it will take me a little time, but I will try to see as soon as
So
I can.
if you are taking permission, you should give me a timeline. There is no permission like
Yes,
I don't have
yes, I
timeline.
understand.
So
I
give me
understand. I
timeline
understand.
that I will give you this form so date. You don't ask for permission and not give timeline. I know you are busy. I agree you are busy. You understand? But you have to give me since you are asking, then you should give me timeline. I'll say okay, Abubakar, agreed. But you cannot leave open-ended timeline and say you give me timeline. You give me when you are free. That is not a timeline.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if it will not be too much, I will say next week. Tuesday. But
So
if it's
next
not,
week
I
Tuesday,
will try
I'll
and
be
make it
waiting
this
for you
week.
by next week Tuesday, Abakar.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.